5 questions with Gail Kim. Thank you very much for joining us.
Of course. Thanks for having me, guys.
So, first and foremost, how are you enjoying your stay in the UK?
I always love the UK. I always love the fans. I love Harry, if anyone knows who he is.
Everyone knows who he is.
He's famous, right?
Yes.
Cutest kid ever, and he's so knowledgeable about the business. So it was just worth it to come over for him.
Exactly, that's the only reason to do it.
Yeah.
You're credited with being a catalyst in the progression of women's wrestling. What's your take on that?
I'm very flattered that people would even say that. I think that was probably one of my goals when when I started in the business. I always felt very positive about it, and it was kind of disappointing the way it went at the beginning. So I always just knew how I felt, and I followed my passion no matter what. And Impact Wrestling gave me that opportunity. So, I mean, it's gone well so far.
Impact Wrestling were very, very famous, especially when you were there with your series with Kong, and for having a very strong women's division, whereas the WWE, which you were there as well, kind of turned it into a bit of a joke, for want of a better phrase.
I'm not bashing them, everyone, because anytime I ever say anything, stop bashing. I just know that Impact Wrestling was a better fit for me, and they gave women the opportunity to show their skills in the ring. And now it seems like WWE is starting to do that, and I think it's just a great movement for women at this time. So hopefully they'll continue, and TNA has always done that the whole time, so I'm very proud to be part of that roster.
What's your opinion on Ronda Rousey then, and her role in?
I never really watched that much MMA, and then I heard her name all the time, and I remember it was the second, or maybe it was the first main event she ever did, and I was on the road, and my husband said, "Why would you watch that? It's so barbaric." And I said, "Hello, I'm a wrestler." And then we went to go watch it, and her entrance alone, the intensity she had, I was blown away, and I loved her instantly. She's just a very strong woman and a very good role model.
I'm glad you mentioned role models. Do you see yourself as a role model for young women?
I hope that women can look at me and hope to, take their passion and run with it, and know that whatever they believe in, they'll continue to follow that path. I don't really think about it. I just do what I believe in, and I have stepdaughters, and I always try to tell them, and they always tell me how I'm a strong woman, so I appreciate that, and I try to keep that in mind when I'm doing my job.
Okay. Final question then, what is your career highlight?
Oh boy, there's so many. Of course, winning the women's championship for the first time, that was very, very special, probably the top. But I would say also I have to mention my feuds with Kong, Awesome Kong, and Terrell, because of the fans. I mean, the fans, I got goosebumps thinking about it. Those are the moments that you strive for in this business, and they don't come along very often for women. And the fan reaction, I couldn't ask for anything better.
I genuinely credit the feud with you and Kong as a turning point in people's opinions of women's wrestling. They were looking at that and thinking, hang on a minute, these are proper wrestlers. It doesn't matter about their sex. They're just, and I think that's been a snowball to let the door open for Paige, for Charlotte, for Ronda, etc. Do you agree with that? Or do you think
I hope so. I definitely felt that, and that was the fan reaction we got. And whenever I went to shows, and I'd meet fans tonight, even to this day, which is like, I don't know how many years later, people still mention it. So I'm very appreciative that they watched it, and they still remember it, and feel like they need to tell me something about it. It's amazing. Couldn't ask for better.
What a wonderful way to end the interview. Thank you very much, Gail Kim.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Thank you so much.